Hey guys, this is Jessiehealz, and this is 10 ASMR ways to self-improve. Let's begin. Number 1. Take an allergy test. There are a number of different allergy tests you can buy online. You just order one, put a hair sample in the bag for them, send it to them, and they will test your allergies for you and email you the result. I did one of these recently and found out I was allergic to a lot of things I didn't even know about, such as specific strains of grass and a few different food products that I had been eating in small quantities. So I had no idea it was having a negative effect on my body, or just causing my body to use its energy inefficiently. A lot of allergic reaction symptoms are mild and therefore hard to identify, but totally worth taking out of your diet. For example, some of the smaller symptoms of allergies, which can go unnoticed, are a lack of energy, under eye bags, a weaker immune system, and all sorts of small debuffs which may go unnoticed. So it's definitely worth getting tested so you can cut any products out of your life that you may be allergic to without even knowing it. The results could vary from saving your life to simply making you have more energy and feel better in general. Plus, the allergy test that I took also notified me of any nutritional deficiencies I had in my diet, which was also useful information and leads me on to my next point. Number 2, check if you have any deficiencies and consider supplements or changing your diet to resolve them. I will quickly mention a few disclaimers on this part though. Supplements are not classified as medicine, so they are very poorly regulated. And there is probably a lot of bad fake ones out there online, so you should be careful with what you take and make sure it's from a reputable, safe source. Also, there is limited research on the effectiveness of supplements, but I think it's safe to assume if you're deficient in something, you should start consuming it. It's probably gonna help. Okay, disclaimer out of the way. Because there's limited research on a lot of supplements, I would only recommend a few of them, and I only take 4 different types myself. The best 3, in my opinion, are multivitamins, primarily vitamin D, because nowadays we don't get much sunlight, and it's easy to be lacking in vitamin D, especially during the winter months when the sun is too weak to actually provide any vitamin D, depending on where you live, of course. The second supplement I would recommend is omega-3 fatty fish oils. This is because it's hard for our bodies to generate omega-3, and its only source is basically from consuming fishy stuff. So, if you don't eat much fish, you are probably lacking omega-3, and it's a massive benefit for your brain. It will literally make you smarter and use your brain better. There has also been research to show that having good levels of omega-3 reduce your chances of getting Alzheimer's and memory issues as you get older. So omega-3 is really good to take if you don't eat a lot of fish. The third supplement I would recommend is probiotics. And you can't really test for deficiency or how strong your probiotics are, as it's a different organism inside your tummy. All your little digestive bug thingies. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know the science behind it very well. But basically, we have tons of little bugs in our guts that help our digestion, and eating healthy foods promotes good bugs, and eating rubbish food makes bad bugs. That's my understanding of it anyway. So taking probiotics helps promote the good bugs in your gut and makes your gutty work a lot more efficient, and can help your immune system as well as loads of other things. So they are the main 3 supplements and are pretty much 100% beneficial and worth taking if you don't already. Multivitamins, omega-3, and probiotics. The fourth one that I take doesn't have much scientific research backing it up, so I won't recommend it. But I also take collagen supplements in an attempt to help keep my skin healthy, in a combination with other skincare products. But that's probably information for a whole other video. I will also mention most supplements' recommended consumption amount is a lot more than you really need in order to make you use it all up and have to buy even more even faster. It can be quite expensive if you have to buy lots of them. So what I do and recommend you do is make a note on your phone and basically start a rotation of the supplements. So day 1, multivitamins. Day 2, omega-3. And day 3, probiotics. And then you can repeat the process. Splitting them up over 3 days means they will last 3 times as long. And in my case, I actually have them split over 4 days, since I also take a collagen supplement. Sorry for the very long ramble, but there's quite a lot of important things to know about in regards to supplements. Anyway, moving on. Number 3, get at least 10 to 15 minutes of fresh air every day. There are numerous surprising health benefits that have been proven to come from simply stepping outside and getting some fresh air from time to time. Firstly, it helps clear your lungs and gives you a more optimal balance of oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, as long as you're not walking in a heavily polluted area anyway. So definitely best to stay away from the roads. It also gives you more energy and mental focus. This is because the oxygen levels in your blood goes up, and higher oxygen levels means more of it goes to your brain. Some studies have shown that subjects in an environment with clean oxygen versus regular indoor air performed around 20% better on memory tests. And if that's not enough, it also helps your brain produce more serotonin, which is directly linked to how happy you feel. It also helps lower your blood pressure and heart rate, helps you to heal faster, and improves your digestion, especially if you're walking around. Plus, if you go out for a walk and it's sunny, then you're also getting more vitamin D. Wow! Who knew going out for a little walk could be so beneficial? Number 4. Learn to play an instrument. Now, give me a chance to explain this one. Playing a musical instrument is a good way to activate a lot of your brain at once. Primarily, the auditory, visual, and motor cortex. And just like any other muscle in your body, using it often can strengthen it and work it out, allowing you to use these parts of your brain more easily in other circumstances where it could be of massive benefit in your day-to-day life. As they say, knowledge is power, and a more functional brain usually correlates to more knowledge. Playing a musical instrument is the equivalent of giving your brain a good cardio workout. Studies have shown that playing an instrument regularly can benefit multiple areas of your brain, including, but not limited to, the corpus callosum and the hippocampus, which means it can help with memory and learning, both of which are very important brain functions, and definitely worth exercising now and then. Number 5. Get into the habit of winding down before bed. This one is mostly helpful if you have trouble sleeping. But let's be honest, it kind of feels like everyone has trouble sleeping nowadays. I certainly do anyway. Turning off any electrical devices, such as your phone, computer, or TV, an hour or so before you go to bed will not only help you get to sleep faster and help you get a solid sleeping pattern, but it's also good to just give your brain some pre-processing before it does its defrag when you go to sleep. You will get time to think about everything you did that day, reflect on your life, and consider the direction you're going. Think about your goals and achievements, social interactions, and all kinds of useful self-analysis. And basically, have some me time, which is super important nowadays when everything goes by so quickly. Number 6. Start working out, even if it's just a light workout. Sometimes you feel like, I can't be bothered getting all sweaty and nasty and tired. But just think about what you're achieving and getting out of it. By doing a workout, you're investing in yourself, and it's a very good investment. Put in a little bit of effort now, and you'll get a big reward later on. What's not to love about that? Just think about what you're aiming for and what you will achieve from it, even if it's just to do some squats to get a nice fat, round bubble butt, or a ton of sit-ups and cardio to try and get a sweet, ripped six-pack. Whatever you're going for, working out helps you in tons of ways. It helps your immune system, helps your confidence, and will most likely increase your sex appeal and increase your blood flow, which means if you're a dude, you will literally get a stronger penis via the increased blood flow down there, meaning it's getting worked out and stretched more when it's at full attention, which I am going to go ahead and declare means you get a bigger dingling over time. And guys are always going on about how big their penis is. Well, if you work out, particularly your legs, because they seem to be the best area for increased blood flow, you will probably end up with a slightly larger penis. And I know all guys pretty much wouldn't mind an extra inch or two, or 3 in some unfortunate cases. Number 7. Try out reading if you don't already. Much like playing a musical instrument is good for the brain, so is reading. Plus, it will help improve your vocabulary, and you will have a good time while doing so. Some really good books I would recommend are The Kingkiller Chronicles and Red Rising, but there's a ton of good books you can find depending on your own interests. Number 8. Try different foods from time to time and make sure your meals are well balanced. This one also ties in with the supplements part by making sure you are getting a variety of nutrients, but also there are so many flavors and different foods around the world. It would be a shame to only experience a small fraction of them. Just remember to eat food in moderation and to know when your tummy is full and it's time to stop to avoid getting overweight. Number 9. Have some life goals. Small and big, but remember, not all goals have to be reached. Having goals keeps your mind focused and gives you something to work on for the short time and long time, which you will see improving gradually, and it's a very satisfying feeling. A few simple examples of goals that I have are to publish a video on YouTube every day. That's a short-term goal that is pretty achievable for me at the moment with my current content. Anyway, there is a weird phenomenon that happens where people often die the first year they stop working. There probably isn't much scientific research into this. However, I feel like it indicates the importance of staying active and having a drive to work towards something to keep your mind and body active and healthy. And finally, moving on to number 10. This one is extremely important, and it is to subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell, because I love the feeling of getting my bell flicked. And like it, and make sure you also like all of my videos. It has been scientifically proven to increase your happiness level by over a whopping 9,000%. Wow! That seems like a good deal to me. So go ahead, click that like button, and ring my bell. It'll make my Draenei character very happy. Okay then, that's it for this week's episode of 10 ASMR Ways to Self-Improve. Sorry I couldn't think of a good number 10. Please click like if you enjoyed, and please consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member to help me continue to do this. Also, a massive thank you to all of my current supporters. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, and bye!